It can be a challenge to figure out how to disciple a student or to know whether or not you're actually making a difference in their lives. And so I want to help you know that you know that you know that you're making a gospel impact in the lives of the students you're leading by walking you through these four simple spiritual habits that you can encourage your students to do. And the first one is this: spend time with God. Now, this may seem like an obvious one, right? Like, after all, if your students are ever going to take ownership of their faith, they've got to start spending time with God on their own by opening up the Bible, having conversations with God, and discovering how they best connect with Him through worship. Next is spend time with others. Engaging in healthy community can and should be a spiritual habit that we help students develop. But healthy community doesn't just mean hanging out with people who believe like they do. This spiritual habit is about growing in Christ-like relationships with everyone. We also want to make sure our students are using their gifts. Students need to know that God made them with unique gifts, talents, and passions and resources, and then put those gifts to use by serving. Because when we use our gifts to love God and the people around us well, we are living into who God made us to be and grow closer to Him in the process. And lastly, we want students to share their story. This is the spiritual habit of making faith a regular, everyday go-to topic of conversation because it's just so ingrained in who we are that it just flows right out of us. When we talk about God often, it helps us believe, it helps us understand, and it helps us take ownership of our own faith. And so, if you're wondering how to help a student grow spiritually, start with these four simple spiritual habits. Check in with them, see how they're doing, and help and encourage them to practice these four things on a regular basis.